Waterboarding at Guantanamo Bay sounds like an awesome time if you don't know what either of those things are. Well, it depends what side of the waterboarding you're on. Right, so today we're on r/TechnicallyTheTruth, where we take a look at things that are technically true, but are not what we expected. Electricity consumption from Europe in 1507. Back in a time before global warming was a thing, our great-great-grandparents were living it good. Hi, what kind of music do you like? Is Drake a personal hero, or are you more of a Taylor Swift can do no wrong kind of guy? I'm kind of a Mozart guy. Is that so? Name 5 of his symphonies then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would you like me to name all 41, lol? Mozart had some pretty boring symphony names. I have a hot house to protect me from the cold outside. Inside my hot house, I have a smaller cold house to protect my food from the heat of my hot house. Show off. Takes some cold food from outside of the cold house and places it in an even smaller, hotter house. Oh wow, I didn't think fridges and microwaves were this deep. I won't take a bullet for anyone, because if I have time to jump in front of a bullet, you have time to move. You know, you probably just made tons of songs seem completely pointless. I'm never listening to a love song again. Greta. I wonder if this is Greta Thunberg. If you could rearrange the T and the A in your name, that'd be great. I hate how good that one is, and I've never heard it before. She's definitely lying here, isn't she? Is it a crime to throw sodium chloride in your enemy's eyes? Yes, that's assault. I know it's assault, but is it a crime? You're going to jail with him. Look how angry the defendant looks. I would be that angry over that joke as well. How come cashiers at 24/7 McDonald's can de-escalate situations better than cops? Because we get fired if we don't. Yes, McDonald's has more rules than the police force. Just let that sink in. That's a crazy statement. Hooters once offered employees the chance to win a Toyota. When the winning waitress was given a Toyota action figure as a prank, she sued and won enough to pick whatever type of Toyota she wants. She got challenged, she played the game, and she goddamn won. You have my respect. Morgue employee cremated by mistake while taking a nap. I guess 2 people got fired that day. Well, I mean, he's not wrong, is he? I don't think I've ever seen dark humour be correct before. You can't imagine what horrific thing happened on Cannibal Island in 1933. I can probably guess. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. The day my husband asks me to pay halves on the rent is the day I pack my bags. And go where? You can't even afford half rent. I don't want to pay half rent, so I'm going to pay full rent. Everything you need to know about Russia. Russia is bigger than most small cars. The term Mother Russia refers to a gigantic 70-foot woman who protects Siberia. To walk from one side of Russia to the other takes too long. The best way to get to Russia is to travel. If you put Russia on top of the United States, it will be horrendous for everyone. If you die in Russia, you die in real life. Vladimir Putin approves. I know every phone number. No you don't. I do. I just don't know who they belong to. I mean, you can't argue with that logic. When you forgot to pay attention in job training. Installed on the ceiling. Do not remove. I am holding a sign. I too am holding a sign. If these 2 men had a sign fight, who would win? I would say this man in the back. His sign has got longer reach. So Albert tweets, 2020 president, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Kanye or Albert? I like how Kanye got more votes than Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Albert, what would you do to save world hunger? And Albert replies, food. Oh, Albert, just make this man world leader. COVID-19 deaths during first week of office. Trump, 0. Biden, 23,111. The crazy thing is, there are definitely some Facebook Karens who will repost this and be like, oh, guys, have you seen this? This is crazy. Do you even know what gay means? Gay means happy. r/TechnicallyTheTruth. Yeah, I remember the first time when I was a kid and I came across the word gay in a book and I was like, oh my god, it says the word gay.
Who bombed Pearl Harbor?
The bomb.
Is she not American? How the hell does she not know this? Earl Stevens, arrested for driving under the influence. Florida man claims he only drank at stoplights and not while driving. Wait, he has a point, doesn't he? According to the Bible, it's okay to be gay as long as you are high. A man who lives with another man must be stoned. What is this? Oh, are they brains? Who just has a bathtub full of brains? Apart from Jeffrey Dahmer. When you have a strawberry on your head. Wow, wholesome and truthful. I like this meme. The cat is hungry. Help the cat reach the milk. Why does the cat want milk if it's hungry? And the child did this. And you know, marks to the teacher as well. The teacher has rewarded this creativity. Fun insect facts. Carpenter ants are about 1 centimeter long. That's less than 1 football field. I wonder how many it would take to fill a football field. What happens every 24 hours? Did you know that every 24 hours a day passes? Incredible. Cop. Do you mind identifying the body? Puts hand on my shoulder. I have to warn you, the body was hacked up. Yes, that's my brother Reese. Are you sure? Yes, those are Reese's pieces. This ain't my first rodeo. Me at my second rodeo. Yo, is this Call Me Carson? That looks wait, that is Call Me Carson, isn't it? This is my first time in jail. Feminist. I will use my mother's last name. You mean your grandfather's last name? Why are you booing me? I'm right. Oh god, don't say this on Twitter, otherwise you will get cancelled to oblivion. I want a brain transplant. Change my mind. Yes, literally, change my mind. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. He did indeed. He enjoyed his fall to the highest degree. Orangutan on a tricycle. Child who is rightfully scared as there is an orangutan on a tricycle. How would you actually deal with this? If you were getting chased by an orangutan on a tricycle, what would you do? The Japanese flag is literally a pie chart of all the countries that have been nuked. Countries that have been nuked. Japan. Wait, is Japan actually the only country that's ever been nuked? I didn't know that. I thought there'd been a few. If every human alive right now was piled into the Grand Canyon, what's going on? It's annoying or not interesting. I'm in this photo and I don't like it. Damn, that's everyone piled into the Grand Canyon. That just looks like a pile of ash. I help blind kids. Hey, nice shirt. I help blind kids. My man is just trying to help. I understand it because I do German at school. In which country do you learn German at school? Germany. I cannot confirm, but I assume that they do in fact learn German in Germany. Ring. Someone is at your front door. I don't know if this is funny or scary. Has anyone seen those TikToks of that guy that goes up to the door?
Hey, Pudgy, can I get an hour? Hour?
That would be very scary indeed. What gives people power? Money, status, mitochondria. Yes, because mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I'm so glad I learned that in school. Nothing in the English language starts with an N and ends in a G. Indeed, it does. Love is the strongest thing in the world. I think you'll find that metal is the strongest thing in the world. Looks like a very smart kid. Change into negative. Children in the dark make mistakes. Mistakes in the dark make children. I really want to know how old this kid is. Because if this kid is like under the age of 14, this is absolutely incredible. Aversion versus phobia. As nouns, the difference between phobia and aversion is that phobia is an irrational or obsessive fear or anxiety, usually of or about something in particular, while aversion is aversion. Why thanks Google, helpful as always. You can pick up Coke with a spoon, but not with a fork. That's because of these gaps here. See, there is Coca-Cola on that fork. My first day as crime scene investigator. Detective, how did this man drown? Me. He could not breathe underwater. Oh, you're promoted. Nike has unveiled their first hands-free shoe. The Nike Go Fly Ease. Shoes don't have hands. I'm gonna be thinking about this for days. Also, these shoes look very futuristic. I think I like them. Breaking. SpaceX prototype rocket has exploded while landing in Texas. Explain this in basketball terms. Imagine Dodgers are playing against Miami Bulls, and then a SpaceX prototype rocket explodes over them while trying to land in Texas. Thank you for this accurate description. A spoon is just a small bowl on a stick used to eat from a larger bowl. So every time I take a spoonful of cereal, I'm eating a bowl full of cereal. Once you have read the dictionary, every book you read is just a remix. Wow, this guy seems enlightened. Bird, 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 bird. Bird anatomy is extremely interesting. Did you know Titanic was filmed in a pool and the water was warm? Well, they're not gonna put hundreds of people floating about in the Arctic, are they? Yeah, this original post is so stupid. Like, what did they expect? This made me throw up. Honestly, I'm not very proud of how long this took me to understand. When you work for an explosives company, business is booming. Yes, it is. This could also be the case if you worked in the nuclear power plant in Chernobyl. Israel's vaccine rollout linked to infection fall. Really? That's so shocking. Titanic. What, mate? Sorry, that's a bad icebreaker. My vagina just permanently sealed shut. Yeah, what did he expect from this? This is one of the worst pickup lines I've ever seen. I am closer to 10k subs than Mr. Beast. The math checks out. He is correct. Anyways, that's all for r/technicallythetruth today. If you did enjoy, don't forget to subscribe or click another video on screen now. But until next time, peace.